don't have a stage or anything. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Simply Tennille here in the building with Mr. Call Me Ant.
Call me.
I want to welcome you to I'm Just Saying Live. We have just been trying to make sure we check our sound and get things together. So I hope that you can hear us okay. Please put it in the comments if you have any issues. I'm trying to work all those kinks out before we go to Colorado next week. And I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Yes, I got to get up out of here. That's why they call it live. I got to be live. I got to be everywhere. Don't look at me like that.
You said we or you?
Me, the show.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That mean
yeah.
I'm not included?
Huh?
That mean I'm not
I
included?
don't know what. You can be included if you want to. You got plenty of money.
You said we or you? Somebody, I need a ticket to go to Colorado. Pay for my ticket, please.
Ooh, he put it out there.
They pay for your stuff, but they can't pay for my stuff.
People do. It is what it is. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like I said, welcome to I'm Just Saying Live. I'm your host, Simply Tennille, and this is
Call me in.
all right. You can follow him on social media. He's trying to get that thing ramped up. He definitely needs some followers, so make sure you click that button while you're there. Okay, so we're going to dive right on in while the tea is still brewing because there is a lot going on today in the agenda today. We have a really great interview that's going to happen later with Miss Meagan Collins. She wrote a book that I can't wait to tell y'all all about and some special traits about her as to why she wrote this book. She's telling about her life story as she's going on her journey. So I can't wait for you guys to hear about that. Remember, I'm Just Saying Live is what?
Live.
Here to provide you the best edutainment, period. I'm gonna educate you a little bit and I'm gonna let you get entertained a little bit. Why are you looking like that? You like that? No,
no, it was good.
Okay, so here is a new twist to the week's headlines, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always gonna talk about what I feel like. Remember that this is my opinion of things. This is his opinion of things.
Her opinion.
Okay. It's not your opinion when you make your live comments.
It'd be facts. Factual.
Are your facts correct?
Yes.
No.
Google.
Somebody called you out last week. You had some stuff in there wrong. People like to call people out on here.
What I say
so
wrong?
It was something, I don't know. But you better make sure that your stuff is correct.
Not me.
Anyway, well, we like to kick this show off with the weekend recap, okay? After I tell you all that stuff and I get you all intertwined and working in on the show, I like to tell you about my weekend. Anthony, how was your weekend?
Wonderful.
Oh, it was wonderful?
It was wonderful.
Okay.
Got to take a little walk by the river. Seen a movie.
Speaking of the walk by the river, okay? Let me tell you, this man was having so much fun, like he a kid over the course of the weekend, and I was just like, "What you got going on?" Okay, so look at this. I just want to show y'all this real quick.
What are you doing? That gray hair and that dude here.
I hope that you guys can hear this.
Was that me?
Was that you? Yes, that was definitely you.
That's an imposter.
Okay, that was definitely you. He was out there playing, having a good time, just like a little kid should. You got to live your life and live your life to the fullest. I tell people that all the time. We just kind of had a chill weekend. We did attend the Circle of Wealth networking event on Friday. How did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was very educational.
I'm gonna tell you, I think that we really learned some things that we probably never would have even guessed. They were giving out information in regards to cleaning your credit, about having business mentors, all types of things. And so they said that they're going to try to, because I was going to do like a whole recap video and this, that, and the other, but I don't want you to miss the information. And I want you to be able to go and make connections with people at these events. They're going to start doing it once a month.
Oh, okay.
So that's definitely what's up, because we got real conversations about real people in business who had been through some things, if you will, and they didn't let it stop them, because we talked about even the women had records and this, that, and other. So you just never know why people decide to become entrepreneurs, and this was just absolutely wonderful. I need you to put that all the way on vibrate. He about to mess up. He about to mess up the show. Okay, I already sent it to somebody. So what I'm about to do now, ladies and gentlemen, I got to, get pop up some pictures from the weekend as well, because I tell y'all all the time, I am a foodie at heart. Okay? Foodie. Y'all know that's what they call it. That's what they call it. Oh, I'm about to mess something up. I'm so sorry. I'm about to mess something up. Gotta close that. What is going on? Well, I guess I'm gonna stop sharing that till I figure that out. Oh, I couldn't see my X. There it is. So I am definitely a foodie, and that's what they call it. I love good food. I love going places that have absolutely wonderful food. And this weekend, I decided to go and check out the brunch at Morton's. Okay. And did we have a good time? All of us together had an absolutely great time. Even the kids were talking about how good they felt like the food was. And I mean, delicious.
Yes.
It was delicious.
Look at that. I can do that again. So
this right here is a picture of their, not poached egg, what is it called? Shoot, I forget. Benedict, eggs Benedict. There's a lump of crab meat under that thing. There's some spinach, we've got the muffin there. We asked to have the egg cooked, a little bit more than normal, so it wasn't super runny. The sauce was great. The potatoes that they put on the side was absolutely wonderful. While I'm showing you guys that picture and your mouth is watering, I'm going to make sure that Mr. Thomas over here has the link to the show, so that he could send it out to his friends and family, and make sure that they are watching and supporting him as well, which, they do me every week. And I need you to do the exact same thing. I want you guys to make sure that you are supporting us by sharing with your friends and family. Now, after this, because we went out there, we had a good time. We took our walk after this because we had to walk all the food off. We did take the boys to go and see Sonic, but I'm going to put Sonic 2 in our movie review, so I don't want to talk about it right now. I do have pictures of them with their feet kicked up and all kinds of stuff going on. And our boys ran in their track meet this weekend. They did an awesome job, so we just want to give them a round of applause. We're going to make sure that we get sound effects later, but we want to give them a round of applause because they did an absolutely wonderful job. They even had, a little battle between themselves because they both ran the 100 this week. One of them thought they won because they came in first in their heat, but didn't realize that brother actually beat him by time, even though he got further down in his heat. What I don't like, we've talked about this several times amongst ourselves, is that in school track, you have to run against the other grades to advance. And the way their private school has it broken down, Colton and Corbin are in the 4th grade, but they're running and competing against 6th graders. So we very much so and try to encourage them, not to give up, to keep pushing. So it was great that they were able to get some wins in this weekend and feel good about themselves. 1st, 3rd, and 5th. Okay. They did great. They did great. They did. They really did. Yes. So in our upcoming events, I had a ton of them, but I want to see your face for sure at the Tomball Rotary Club Fish Fry. I cannot say this enough. I've been saying it for weeks now, and I'm not going to stop saying it, because April the 23rd from 4 to 8 p.m., we're going to be out there on Main Street serving up some hot fish must go. Yes, yummy, yummy. Hot fish. I love some fish. Next, we're going to also talk about the block market. I know everybody's heard of the black market, and this is not that. We're going to go on to the block market after this. I'm sorry about that. April 16th, y'all know I gotta shout my boys out, 190 Trail Riders. Okay.
Oh, let's get it. Get it,
Oh,
get it.
let's go. Okay, 2223 Harold Road in Cold Springs, Texas. You got to take a little drive if you want to make it to the 13th annual Camp Out and Trail Ride. So we need you guys to be out there. They are part also of my Trail Ride Association. So I would love for you to go out and support these guys. And they said that they are taking it back to the basics. So we definitely know and pray to God that this is not going to be one of those situations where they're doing the most with the shooting and everything else. You know, there's been a lot going on, not only at the trail rides, but all around the city of Houston. We've been talking about
Let's
that.
have fun. Hey, wait, 190. Is that on Banks?
That's Carl. No, that's Carl.
That's on Banks? Okay.
We're gonna talk. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so now we're up to the block market thrown by Attitude and Lux Clothing Boutique. They definitely need vendors, and make sure that if you call them and get on the list, that you let them know that you heard it right here on I'm Just Saying Live, okay? With Tennille, okay? So that's going to be June the 25th. There's going to be all kinds of stuff going on, okay? They're trying to have like 40 vendors. It's going to run from 11 to 6. So you got plenty of opportunity, not only to get and gain new customers, but to sell your products, make you a little money in the process, okay?
A little money?
A lot of money. You know how people are. All right, Miss Tay Morrison, the travel girl, is at it again, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to highlight this event because it's a passport fair. I know that there are a lot of people out there who do not feel like they can get a passport, number one. Right. A lot of African-American men don't travel because of that reason, and we want to change that scene. So I want you to get flighty. She's going to be having this passport fair on April the 23rd, which is coming up real soon. It's going to be at 5900 Canal Street, okay? Right here in Houston, Texas, from 9 a.m. to 1. If you need more information on this event, just go to Instagram and check her out at Tay Morrison. So they're going to make sure that you have all the things that you need to be able to get your passport, make your appointment, and get flighty. Okay. She didn't say get flighty. I did. I just thought it was cute and added it to the thing. Okay. Because that's what I like to do.
Get flighty. Get flighty then.
Get flighty.
Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't want to say get high. 420 is coming up and people might have taken that the wrong way. High in the sky,
Is that why you're going to Colorado?
Get flighty. Well, let's keep moving.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're also still having the Mother's Day weekend brunch, after dark version, okay? Friday, May the 6th. So before your other plans get started, you can go to this brunch and you can meet this at Ebony Me Toyer, okay? To your, how you say that? EBONEMETOYER, okay? Yvonne Metoyer. Yeah.
Yvonne.
He'll be there. He's going to be hosting and, the paint and sip party. Ladies, I think that this is going to be a very sexy Mother's Day. Yeah, one of those.
That's one of the.
It's a party. If you need more information, please call. Please call 713-870-0554. Now, this is a classy one. It might not be the twirling that we were talking about.
I bet a lot of them probably go just because.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is also time for you to get your give on, okay? I'm all excited about this. It is time for AUA to do yet another giveaway, but we need donations to be able to do that. We did decide when we're going to do our giveaway, which is going to be a couple of months from now. But we need to do a donation drive first. So right now, we're doing that donation drive. If you would like to give cash donations, you can do that at Cash App at #AUA donation. So we are in need of socks, underwear, t-shirts, bras, and bed linens, ladies and gentlemen. This year, we have decided to bring some new people on, and they give out bed linens to battered women's shelters. Okay. So they need to have bed linens donated to them. So we're going to try as much as we can to help them out as well. So remember, we do great when you donate. All the little kids that are right there in that picture, remember, those are examples of the children that you'll be helping this year out in Fifth Ward. If you want any more information about that, If you want any more information about that, contact us at 214-289-0195, and that's AUA. He's so happy about the Finnegan Park.
Providence Street. All of the people from over there know what that is.
All right. So also, if you would like to be part of this show, and maybe you have something that you'd like to highlight or a community event that'll be going on, all I need you to do is email us at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com, and that's saying with no G, okay? Please, please, please make sure we have it in time so that we can put it out there before your event gets ready to come up. We would love to have you. We'd love to have you come on, talk all about your event, or we could simply take a flyer if you're shy, but we would love to have you here on I'm Just Saying Live.
I'd like people to come in and talk. We know y'all got a lot to talk about. Y'all be gossiping and talking about sports. Come on over here and talk to us.
All right. So let's say this, Anthony. Now, in local news and sports, there's been a ton of things going on. Now, there's one sports item that I'm going to leave, and I'm going to put it in social unrest, because during social unrest, I normally like to highlight some positive things and some negative things. Sometimes you just never know what you're going to get. Today, it's going to have a little bit of both. So make sure that you stick around for the 11 o'clock hour for that. Now, Anthony.
Yes.
Guess what Monday was?
Pitch your pick.
You know what? How did you know what I was about to go to next? National Pet Day.
Look at all the pictures of all the pictures.
Who is that? Ladies and gentlemen, meet Oreo. This is our new little puppy. He's been with us since Christmas, and man, he likes to cut up. So it says, Pet Day was created to highlight the unconditional love pets bring to people's lives and to encourage adoption from animal shelters. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are alone, make sure that you go out there. Be very selective, because you might wind up with something just like Oreo.
No, you don't.
He is a handful. Woo. When I say he is a puppy of all puppies, he a puppy. What you got to say, Ed?
He the devil.
Our kids drew a picture of him with some devil horns on, because baby, he can cut up. Okay.
He worse than 5 topless.
Now we normally like to, now I know I had this thing. Now we normally like to start this part with information about sports. This weekend was
track and field.
Masters. We're going to talk about the Masters.
Oh, God.
Just for a little bit. I do like golf. Anthony, how do you feel about golf? Let's say that first.
I'm waiting on my barber, Malik.
To take you out?
Yes.
Okay. What about Garland?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it'll be about 5.
It is a widely known misconception that African-American people, they say that African-Americans, don't play golf. And, since Tiger, went into the scene, that a lot of people jumped on the scene, but they've fallen back off. An African-American man did not win the Masters this year. Mr. Scotty Scheffler.
Who is that?
He's a young guy. He's only 25 years old. Yeah, he's only 25 years old. He won the Masters this year. I had a friend who actually went out there to go visit our family, the Shorts. Cheetah and CJ went out there. They took their baby and the grandparents, and they all went out there to the Masters. So if you want to go check out some good videos from there, CJ Shorts, go check them out. He's always posting some good stuff, good content, if you will. So the 2022 Masters golf tournament was in Augusta, Georgia, of course. And this 25-year-old one, they say he played really well. But let's say this, we were questioning whether or not Tiger was going to jump in there, right?
Right.
He did. He didn't do all that great, but he jumped out there. They say a lot of the injuries and things like that he had kind of, took over when it came to the longevity of the game.
What injuries? You talking about when he drove his car off the cliff?
Yeah. So at least he showed up. He wasn't litty in the city.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
He didn't actually drive his car off the cliff. The car drove itself, right?
It did.
Because he was in the back seat or something?
He was not in the back seat. That was not him. Don't be saying that. Tiger was speeding. He said he lost control of the vehicle. That part. We're gonna let Tiger make it this year. Last year, I wore him out on all that drinking and driving.
Sound like some of our people.
Jumped the whole curb. Okay, but anyway, Also, I wanted to bring this up. I've got all these pictures, and that's why he was saying, I don't know, I think you might have too much in there, but I had to allow you to be able to see these people and the different things that are going on, okay? That part. Listen to this. St. Augustine's University celebrates its first HBCU women's rowing team, first in the country. These ladies are there, they're representing. I am so excited for this because I honestly think that I would have been pretty decent at rowing if it was something that had been in my neighborhood and my culture, for us to do. I had gone out on a couple of boats. I can swim quite well, so I like the water, like to be out there. I think I'm pretty strong. You think I could be on a rowing team?
You talking about back then when you was in college or now?
You know what? I could be on one now if I wanted.
So what do they call it? Mothers?
No, it would still be a rowing team. I'm sure there's plenty grown women on the rowing team. The pioneering team of 5 scholar athletes approved and certified by American Collegiate Rowing Association has already begun making a name for themselves. Since the summer of 2021, they have already participated in virtual competitions and are set to compete against other schools in live water competitions as early as fall of 22. Did you hear that part?
Y'all get it, girls.
Virtual competitions?
Well, how you do that?
Hey.
Well, maybe they're gonna be in the water with something
know.
Recording them competing against other ones.
And seeing them checking their time.
Right.
So they are still in the water. Yes. They're not like in a boat.
No, they're not. They're not at the house faking it. Doing
okay. All right. Okay. Because I was about to say, I was about to bring that up. That was definitely about to be I'm just saying moment.
They just separated because of COVID. That's all.
Okay, so also in news, let me tell y'all about this because Biden is all over the news right now. We've got everything going on in Ukraine, which is a lot, but then we've also got, all these shootings and different things that are going on around the country. We've got the White House officials are worried because they were supposed to be taking down the ban that Trump had against the immigrants coming over here. Now, this is a surprise for Anthony. I want y'all to see this when it happens. They are expecting 60,000 people to try to cross the border. Hold on, 60,000 to try to cross the border coming from all these other countries as they try to run from the war situation.
So not just the Haitians, the Mexicans, the Africans. You got what?
Did you hear me? So during Trump administration, they, made during the pandemic and everything, they were denying people transport across the U.S. So Biden decided that they were going to take that away. The date is almost here. Next month is when it's supposed to happen. And they're expecting that a possible 60,000 people could seek entry within hours. How are y'all going to stop that many people?
That's a mob.
I'm just saying, y'all, everybody wanted to talk about Trump when he was in the office and the different things that he was putting in place. Now y'all over here erasing and removing, but you haven't put anything
to protect
in the way. What? 60,000? Where those people gonna wind up? We live in Texas. Where do you think the first place they gonna hit?
Texas and Florida.
Where they running to?
Texas and Florida.
Man.
And the mass majority always come here, but we cannot support our own homeless people, let alone our own country.
It's about to get crazy. So next month, if you see an insurgence of new workers, new people around, new homelessness, all of that, it's most likely because the border is open and free.
Y'all better work hard to keep your job, because once these people come in,
they don't care nothing about that.
They're gonna work less than the Hispanics are.
Why do we?
They say Hispanics work, cheaper than what we do.
Since when? Not anymore. They're getting their money. They got their t-shirts on and say, F that, pay me.
Why they at Home Depot then?
You know why? Because they're getting more money for doing those construction projects than they would underneath somebody else. They're entrepreneurs at this point.
Do you remember when blacks used to be in the construction?
I do remember when they used to be.
Man, it's full of Hispanics.
Not old as you. Anyway, let's get on to these shootings and the crime that has been going on across not only Houston, but the US. Now, ABC 13 posted a story in regards to a shooting that happened at a teen party that just went crazy. There were only supposed to be like 3 or 4 weapons, but they shot over 30 to 50 rounds, they said, after this teen party. I'm going to read you some of the statistics that have been kind of going on over the past couple of months in regards to these shootings, if you will. Hold on 1 second, because I just want to make sure that I'm able to read this and you're able to see exactly what's going on.
I got my glasses.
So listen, gun violence plagues the U.S. against the weekend following several deadly shootings, okay? We have the MLB. What's that, Anthony?
Major League Baseball game.
Correct. There was a shooting in Washington, D.C. on Saturday night immediately after the game. We've also got Illinois, where 6 people were found injured after a shooting occurred in a residential neighborhood. 10 were hospitalized in Cedar Rapids. This is all this weekend. President Biden is expected to announce a new firearm regulation. So y'all know I am all about protecting yourself. If you guys have the ability right now, it's the time before whatever new rule comes out that you go get your gun, get protected, and make sure you have some ammo for that. Okay, then you need to go out and you need to practice so that you become comfortable with it and don't have an accident in your house. I'm gonna need you to lock that thing up. I'm gonna need you to make sure that your kids are safe. And if they're old enough to where they can get into things, make sure that they know that it is not a toy. They've been playing these shooting games since they were young, and they may even be able to protect you more than you can protect yourself. So be careful with your kids, okay? So now also let's talk about this real quick. People are also privately making ghost guns that are unregulated and untraceable, which is why I wanted to bring this up. So be careful, because when you're out here thinking that they'll be able to track some bullet from X, Y, and Z, they've got what's called a ghost gun out here. Now, I don't know where you buy that thing on the black market, but I'm just saying, y'all, it's getting real crazy out here.
Now, to my knowledge, the ghost guns were the guns they were actually making at home.
Right. So you're making it at home. It has no traceable whatever.
Right.
You could still die at the hand of it.
Correct.
So be careful. That's all I can say.
And they're trying to stop that, but it's like YouTube. You can pull it up and see how to make a gun at home and do what you need to do.
So I was trying to see, it is not showing us that.
Y'all teach them kids how to shoot.
Definitely do that. I'm all about kids being able to protect themselves.
So they might be
all right, we know that I like numbers. I may have to have you get him under control real quick. I like numbers. $75.7 million. Right? Is it dollars? Right? That's how many, oh no, not dollars, people this time.
5.7 million.
That's how many passengers Georgia's Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport saw in 2021. Okay, y'all. It is reclaiming its title as the world's busiest airport. Listen, y'all making them trips to the ATL, okay? They can't say that we don't spend money. We gonna get to Atlanta. That's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get to Miami and we're gonna get to Las Vegas. They say we are going to Las Vegas, Florida ourselves to death. And it is being proven right here. Georgia Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport.
That's a lot of people.
75.7 million people. The Atlanta airport was knocked from its #1 spot in 2020. And I can't even pronounce that name. Boyan. Oh my, we're gonna leave that one alone. International Airport, which is actually in China. So I know that I chopped that up real bad, but we're just gonna say a China airport. The 2021 ranking released today by Airport Council International show that Atlanta Airport is back on top. So y'all keep flying and being flighty, if you will, you know, like I said earlier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take just a little bit of time right now because I would like to find out what's going on. It is time for our special guest to be on. And I'm waiting to see if they get clicked in here. So give me 1 second. Anthony, is there anything that you would like to talk about in the meantime? I've got some extras over here on our sheet that you could probably bring up because I know he's got his Easter shirt on, ladies and gentlemen. Give him just a little
No,
tidbit.
it's called pre-Easter.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Pre-Easter. Okay, so everybody know April 17th is Easter Sunday, the day Christians celebrated the resurrection of Jesus Christ on the third day after his
Are you
crucifixion.
having trouble? Oh, it's not showing you guys.
So we say Easter is considered the most important season in Christianity year. So Easter is more important than Christmas.
No, it may be.
That's what they reported.
May be saying that.
I don't see how, because all kids love toys around. Oh, I get it. So the celebration of Jesus Christ. And during Christmas, it's not about the birth of Christ. It's about the toys and the gifts. It has nothing to do with Christ. But everybody talks about Easter. Y'all make sure y'all get them fake eggs. Don't be boiling no eggs, because you're going to put them in your backyard and front yard. You're going to forget. And you're going to come out a week later. Oh, my God. That's the worst odor in the world to smell, especially if you eat too many.
I know it's hard to talk like that, but I'm gonna need you to keep on going.
I need to talk about your people attacking me, talking about them be coming from my girl on the air, Miss Brandy Black.
What did she say?
Don't be coming for you like that on live network.
Oh.
I don't know what I even said. You know, sometimes things just come out of my mouth, but I try not to be offensive. But we need everybody to tune in, click in, hit that share button, hit that like button, enjoy the show. And why y'all not commenting? What are comments? What are people that's commenting?
You have to go on Facebook to see that at Facebook on I'm Just Saying Live.
So y'all comment. Let me read some of y'all posts. Some of y'all, what's the other thing? DM? Is that DM? Message? Whatever it's called. Oh, let me give a shout out to my big brother Byron. He took his Corvette up to Ennis, Texas to go racing. He souped up his Corvette and went up there.
Oh, yeah.
And gave a pass.
We'll make sure that we post a photo of it, of his car. You know, I can always steal one off the internet, and we will also tell you where to go and follow him because he's got his car page up. I think that's what you told me, right?
I don't know if it's called a car page or what it's called.
He's got his special page up for his car. So we definitely want to support him in that. We love people when they step outside of the box and do things different.
Mr. Henry, hit us up. Let us know where we can follow you so we can share your posts.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, right now it's actually time for our special guest, Miss Meagan, to come on. We are waiting for her to click in. It looks like we are having some trouble with the Zoom link. So in the meantime, you know, I always have plenty of things to talk about. So we talked about AUA and the donation drive that's going to benefit the kids in Finnegan Park on July the 23rd. So we need you guys to make sure that you definitely give us as many of the items that are listed there, share it with your friends so that they can help us out. If you know anybody that we need to contact so that we can get in more donations in regards to the type of things we need or people we might need to mentor and team up with for this event, please let us know. Now, I am going to, let's see.
Yeah, these kids need y'all assistance.
So listen, Anthony, if you will, can you tell them just a little bit about our prize wheel?
Where's the wheel?
We've got the wheel here. It's just I need people to be doing.
Can I get y'all to bring the wheel out of the back? So on the prize wheel, we will ask a question. So that means you got to pay attention to the show. And if you get it correct, we will spin the wheel. And whatever it lands on, that's what you win. Some of them are gifts, some of them might be money, might be a gift card, might even have you come on the show. We can have them come on the show? Is that on the wheel too?
We could put that on there if that's what they want.
So we can get the wheel, but I need y'all to pay attention because I'm quite sure she's gonna ask you a question about the guest. It's gonna be something, so please pay attention. and I'm gonna spin that wheel like the Family Feud. That's a Family Feud? Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this.
We're having technical difficulties over
Don't
here.
say that.
What is it
You're
called?
supposed to be talking. You're just not talking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip ahead to our movie review. Okay, can we do that? Because I would like to do that
You show me how to
while
click
we
it.
are just waiting. What dog? You'll need to be clicking.
Click,
He
click,
trying
click,
to
click,
over here. He want to take control already. I want you to do
Not
it.
take control, be
Because
in
I
control.
got a feeling. Oh, you gonna be in control. That's
I'm
what you-
sorry, I'm the guest, co-host.
Oh, man, I passed it.
Who is that?
Huh? So in today's movie review, let me tell y'all, we got some things to talk about. Now, the very first movie that we're going to bring up for today's movie review, which Anthony had a good time watching.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I had to tell a couple of friends to watch that movie.
You did?
Oh, that movie.
Who did you tell to watch this movie?
Lil Manny, who else I told? Oh, Mickey said she already seen it.
Okay.
I told somebody else. Okay. Oh, I think I told Byron.
Okay, here we are.
That was a good movie.
Here we go. Okay, so before we bring on our guests, we're going to finish talking about this one movie real quick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, during our movie review today, we would like to talk real quick about this movie. The name of the movie was Secrets, okay? The name of the movie was Secrets. I'm going to pop this picture up real quick. Let's make sure that it is showing to you guys. Hold on, because I think that it may not be. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll wait for that. It will.
What did you tell me?
No, we're not going to do it. We want to show the picture.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, ladies. How are you guys doing?
Good morning. Sorry about the technical difficulties. You can't hear us?
I believe you're muted.
Let's see.
Good morning. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
I'm not muted. You can't hear me?
We still can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Okay.
Hola.
Hola.
Let me see. Ask to unmute. Yeah, it's still saying you're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, we should be able to hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Turn the volume up, check that.
Check your volume, make sure it's all the way up high.
It is. It is.
Don't know. Let's see. Let's try to undo it.
It's all the way. Let's see. Let's see. Meagan.
Okay, I believe we can hear you now. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you
Okay,
doing?
great. Sorry about that.
Good
No
morning.
problem.
You're good.
Hey, ladies. So, ladies and gentlemen, I told you that I had a very special guest here today, Miss Meagan Collins and her mother. We're going to be talking all about this book that she wrote and a little bit of the journey. So, Mom, we're glad that you're here to support her today, but we definitely want to jump right into this. I'm just saying, business matters highlight. Now, one of the reasons that I felt like y'all needed to be in Business Matters is because this has very much so become a business for you, but I want you to tell a little bit about the journey that you've had with Meagan building up to this point, because it was quite the feat.
Absolutely. Well, it was unintentional actually, because I had Meagan at 4 months and 3 weeks.
Wow.
And Meagan weighed 11 and a half ounces, not pounds, ounces. So she was a miracle baby. The doctors told us that she wouldn't live past 24 hours, but here she is.
Girl, we're glad to have you. Okay. I have a friend who has a miracle baby as well. And I know some of the things that she went through, but I would love for you guys, even just from the NICU at the beginning, with a parent who's going through those things and, trying to figure out what am I going to do next? What steps are going to be here? What am I going to have to look forward to into caring for this child, X, Y, and Z? But she seems to be thriving and doing great, which means you guys have a really close relationship, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And I always say, but God, it was him that allowed us to go through this journey. And I'm just happy about it. But
I
when
want
the
to give you a
doctors
big
told
round of
me
applause on the back, especially for her being able to accomplish a feat like this, something that I've not even been able to do myself. I'm so lazy. I can't get up and write the whole book. Look. And I told you guys that I wanted this to be fun and light, and we're just going to jump right into it. You know, they've been through a lot, ladies and gentlemen, but they have a lot of triumph to talk about right now. Now, we were going to actually pre-record this, but Meagan has something real big going on down at the City Hall. Tell us a little bit about what you had going on last week, girl.
Well, I didn't have it yet, but I'm going to
Okay.
City Hall on Thursday. The mayor's supposed to give me a proclamation.
All right. So I've been working on my proclamation too, but tell us what it's for.
Well, they're supposed to name a day after me. It was supposed to be April 2nd, but the mayor couldn't make it to my book signing. So
Okay.
he's going to give it to me on Thursday.
Now, she gave y'all just a little bit about what we were talking about. Now, this book signing also was off the chain, ladies and
Oh, yeah.
gentlemen. I saw the pictures and the photos, the amount of support that you guys received on that day. How many books did you sell that day?
We sold 248. We got 250, but we sold 248. So we had 2 books left.
Some
And we
people write
actually
books and
have
don't sell that many the
50
entire
more.
time.
We have 50 more that people have already requested on order. So we had a great turnout on Saturday.
Well, let's just jump into it. Okay, so first, tell everybody, Meagan, how old you are.
24.
She has written a book. Tell them the name of your book, because I also have a picture of that. We're going to pop up that from the book signing. So tell us a little bit about the book and what it's about.
The book is called Vengeful Assassin. And I can't tell you a lot about it, but what I can say is that there's a guy who works for the European government, and he has to get revenge on his boss's killers.
Oh, wow. So this isn't just, you know, because most people would think, oh, somebody who's been through strife and things like this would be writing about themselves. You
Yeah, okay, well,
completely outside of the box, and you got us a James Bond kind of situation going on, right?
I tried to write about but then I'm like, no, I just want to be fiction. Something told me to write this before I wrote mine. So I said, okay, I'm gonna write this to see how this went. I've been writing books before, but I always deleted them. But I didn't want to delete this one because I wanted to finish it. And I knew that,
I'm not sure if they can
you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we can definitely
yes.
hear you.
Okay.
I knew that I would probably have something special with this character, so I decided to finish it. But my mother didn't even think that I could.
Oh,
Why you want to call me like that?
She put her out there. I love it. She put her out there. She said she didn't think I could finish this book, but clearly you got it together. Clearly it's something that everybody wants to have.
Yes.
I cannot wait to get my copy. Tell us, you know, like when you were in what mindset were you in, you know, because you said you tried to write the autobiography. What made you even decide that you wanted to be a writer?
I always liked books. And when I was in elementary school, I wrote a book with my class called The Three Little Sharks and the Big Bad Squid. And
Okay.
I was like, I was surprised to see my name in a Braille book. And then when I got older, I liked thrillers, and I got into more about literature.
Okay.
And I just thought, if they can do it, I wonder if I can write like them. Well, not like them, but write in the same genre as they did, because I wanted to see if I could do it.
So I want to say this because I would think that someone, you know, who has, you know, kind of had a limited outside world would have a really vivid imagination. And I bet you put that right into this book. Have people told you that before, that you have a vivid imagination when it comes to things? Because you can make up anything in your head, you know, at this point.
I have heard that once or twice.
What you say, once or twice?
Once or twice.
Once or twice.
So Mom, I want to ask this. When you were, raising her and, reading the books, because I'm sure you read books, because if she has a love for literature, I'm sure that it came from reading books. Are you also an avid reader?
No.
She said no. So you did it just for her.
I have to, but it's not one of my pleasures.
Okay.
Meagan,
Meagan, I thought your answer was going to be completely different when it came to that.
Meagan started reading Braille at actually 3 years old.
Wow.
She started reading Braille at 3, and she would be in bed past her bedtime under the cover, because I can see she couldn't. She would be under the covers reading, and I'm saying, Meagan, I can see you. Put the book up.
She said, I can see you. She said, you are there. Okay, so
I started writing with Braille at 4, and I liked writing Braille. When I I remember the first letter that I learned, the first word that I learned was it. So I would start brailing it all over the page.
Oh,
and when it's time to put it away, I'm like, I don't want to put this away.
Nope. She's like, this is wonderful. I know that this is going to be, words are going to be my thing. So right now, guys, I have a picture popped up of Vengeful Assassin in tons of different people's hands. They look like a young group that came out to support your event. It's Vengeful Assassin, the Boomerang Effect. And how many people or different sets that you kind of encompass in this book signing, if you will, because I saw all colors and creeds there. Is this something for everybody?
Yes.
Okay. She said yes.
You mean the book? Are you asking the book?
I'm asking about the book. Now I know that she is probably for the people, if you will, but the book. Is
the
it
book
something
is for
that everybody can enjoy?
Well,
not children.
Not children. Okay.
Because she has some choice words in this book.
Oh, okay.
Which fits the setting, I might add.
Okay. All right. So I got to get into this as well. Working with a parent, because I know that, you had to have help from all outside forces. And I know that not only teens and tweens and, kids going through adolescence, we all have a time where we're, not only leaning and dependent on our parents, but we start getting with that bickering back and forth because you want to do one thing and she wants to do another. Meagan, tell us a little bit about kind of putting this book together and working with your mom and those people around you, because I saw a group of people who also said that they were authors around you.
Well, I'm sorry, what do you want to know?
So I want to know about the working relationship, the working side of you and your mom's dynamic.
So my mom actually did not help me with the book. I wrote it on my own.
Okay.
But we have a pastor friend who got us in touch with Advantage Books. They're the publisher who published it. And they're very nice about it. So my mom helped me in the beginning with the editing stuff.
Okay.
She would email with the publisher back and forth, and I would email them the copy, and then they would email me the copy back.
Okay.
And I would send them my notes, and then they would email me the copy back.
Oh, okay. So you went through like the entire editing process, all of that on your own. This is solely your work. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Because I wanted her to write a children's book, and that's where at the beginning we kind of got, back and forth, and she was like, no, I don't want to do a children's book. I want to do a fiction. I said, no, you need to do a children's book. No, I said, but I'm paying for it. So
right. What you say? I'm helping you put this together, and I want it to be for kids. But it seems like it turned out to be something really great. I know a lot of times, our parents don't realize that maybe they are, stepping on what we would consider our gift, but they're doing it out of the, that's what they think is best for you at that time, and that's a parent's responsibility. So, y'all have been working together. Do you think you'll ever get that children's book out?
at some point.
He's like, maybe, no, I don't know. I don't think so. I think that this is super cute. I love the dynamic between you guys. I'm glad that we've got a book with a little choice words in it, as y'all put earlier. I cannot wait to read this book. Where can they go and get the book?
If you want to buy the book, you can buy it off of Amazon or Barnes and Noble's website. And actually, we're having a book signing this Saturday at Sugar Rush 2 OST.
So if y'all would like to go out and meet Meagan, and especially to those parents out there who may have somebody who's dealing with, you know, some form of disability or something like that, this is very uplifting story that she got past all of that. She didn't let any of this stop her. And now she's about to have a bestseller because look at all these people buying this book. They bought into the, oh, go ahead, right ahead. What were you about to say?
Actually, I'm actually doing part 2 already.
Oh, she's writing the next one. She's ready, y'all. You know how some people step up to the challenge and they say the one-hit wonder. She's telling y'all right now, she's not about to be that. Okay, she is going to be right there. We can see that her mother is going to support her all the way, whether she does what she wants to or not. Look.
Now, say not just mom, but mom and dad. Dad is
mom and dad. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Dad
applause to dad for being there as well. I'm sure he's the one who set this camera up right now.
Yes.
Okay, so she told us where we can get the book. Where can they follow you guys on social media so they can know about the events that you have going on?
Well, my Instagram is
Rockers
Rockers World
Yes.
98. My Facebook is Meagan Collins, and my email address is mrcauthor98@gmail.com.
All
and
right, now, do you
Google
also,
number?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I have a Google number. It's 346 780. Wait, sorry, I forgot my Google number.
It's okay.
704-1080.
Okay, so she's giving you the number. She gave you the email address. I also have, the flyer posted for today. So if y'all see her picture on there, then you're also able to connect with her through Instagram. Remember that you can buy this book right now, okay, on Amazon and at the Barnes and Noble's website, you said? Is the other one. Okay. And she has a book signing coming up. So ladies and gentlemen, I need you to get out there. I need you to continue to support in a big way. I'm Just Saying Live is definitely going to be supporting any way we can. Make sure that you keep in touch with us when your second book comes out. I'm going to read this one in the meantime. Okay.
I will, but I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
My motto, or two more things actually. My motto is, I can do all things through Christ. I just do it differently.
Oh gosh, I love that. Is that the end of it?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted. I have a bad habit of that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My message for anyone is, it doesn't matter if you're blind or deaf or in a wheelchair. You can do whatever you want. You have a dream. Do not let anybody tell you that it is stupid or it is crazy. You can follow if you want. You can set your goals. I want to be a writer. I'm an author now, and I'm already writing my second book.
Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We are super proud of you here. It looks like the city is about to show you that they're proud of you as well. I want you to keep pushing forward. We're loving everything that you're doing. Stay in the limelight because we love watching your light glow. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed talking with Miss Meagan Collins. We had a wonderful time here on I'm Just Saying Live with her. Her business matters just like yours does. If you'd like to highlight your business right here on I'm Just Saying Live, all you got to do is DM us at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. So Meagan, we thank you one more time for coming on I'm Just Saying Live. We'll talk to you later.
I'm just saying.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed that interview with Miss Meagan. And Anthony, what did you think about that?
I mean, to start writing at 3, I mean, reading at 3.5, but then start writing at 4.
Hey,
That's
you,
amazing.
right,
But she
right
didn't-
now we're in resurrection season, baby. That thing said she was gonna do it, and
Huh?
she did it.
Yes.
Can you see me now?
And she can be probably the next
Okay.
Shonda Rhimes.
Oh yes, man. Especially if she's writing, if
Right.
she is writing these books that have to do. If she's writing, if she's, I'm gonna have to let you.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
So she could probably be the next Shonda Rhimes
Right.
or anything like that. Like I just, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I mean, writing books like that, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's just gonna be kid novels.
Right. So
Clearly,
when
she
you
said that's not
initially
what
think
she
about
want.
it, you think that it's going to be something about, her story
Right.
or what she's been through, this, that, and the other. Or you think, like the mom said, it should be a kid's book. Her mom still looks at her as her daughter. That's how we all,
Our parents
look at
do
our
that.
look
Right.
at our kids. But she says she's grown and she wanted to write this novel. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see what's in this book. I'm super excited about that.
24 years later, and the doctor said the baby wouldn't live past 24 hours.
Hey, those miracle babies are out there. I know a few of them
Mm.
that weren't supposed to make it.
I wasn't-
Hallelujah.
I wasn't supposed to make it.
Oh, Lord. You
But
weren't
I'm
supposed
here.
to big and bad. He ain't- I'm just saying. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are right here at the top of the hour. You know what that means?
Tip of the iceberg.
You know what that means?
Yeah, you done climbed the mountain.
What? Oh, we're at the peak.
Yeah, that's not what it means.
That's not what it meant. Do you know what it
Oh.
means? Do you know what
Oh.
it means? After we have our interview, do you know what happens next?
We going to Edge Entertainment.
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
That is so funny. We are definitely going to entertainment news. Okay. So it's not 11 o'clock yet. So I've got time to squeeze some things in here. Anthony. We were talking about Easter before we went into the thing, and then we tried to kind of go into our movie, but then our guest was on, and so we said we're going to chill out on it. I want to make sure that I know he was taking it kind of light, but I want to make sure that everybody knows that it is a super serious yet fun occasion. I know that there's a lot of people out there who don't celebrate Easter anymore. How do you feel about, do you celebrate Easter, if you will, or do you celebrate the activity of Easter?
What do you mean by celebrate Easter?
Do you celebrate the activities of Easter or Easter, which is Resurrection Sunday?
So Easter is
Christians celebrate this. It's a Christian holiday.
It's
Did
just
you
a
make sure you
title,
said
but-
that earlier?
That's what I read.
Okay.
But by Jesus rising again, yes, I believe in that. But far as like the celebration, like I don't understand how the resurrection of Jesus what it got to do with eggs and a rabbit. So
Maybe we should Google that.
Easter didn't have, Jesus didn't have no
Eggs
eggs.
hatch. Maybe the resurrection, the new beginning.
I need y'all to hit her in her,
Oh, let's check.
what is it called?
Okay, tell
DM?
tell us right now on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. What does the bunny and the egg have to do with the resurrection of Jesus? I'm kind of confused. Anybody?
We're gonna look and see. We're gonna look right now.
Dante?
I am taking it to Facebook Live right now, and we are trying to figure out what's going on. Easter is from an Egyptian goddess of
Mhm.
fertility.
Okay, I can understand that part. But how you putting the two together?
Nobody's agreeing and knowing about that.
So they just fell on the same day?
Don't get me to lie, because I don't want y'all coming for me talking about I was out here giving wrong information. This is I'm just saying live. I don't know. I have not taken time to find out. I celebrated Easter my entire life, and this is one of the things. Like I love traditions, but this is one of the things that's wrong with traditions. Some of the things that we celebrate, we don't know
The meaning.
anything about.
The meaning.
All I knew is that Easter meant I was going to go to church.
With a pretty dress on.
Well, that's true too. That's part of the
Everybody get
celebration. But
dressed up.
we were going to talk about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That gave us
Same
the
sermon.
opportunity to be our Lord and Savior.
Same sermon
True.
every Easter.
Every Easter.
And go hide some eggs, run around and play with your cousins.
Before that comes Lent up until Easter Sunday, where you give up something
Why
that
they-
you've been partaking in all year, whether it's bad or good.
Now the Lent, they give up for how many days?
40.
And then go right back to doing it again when it's over with.
True. It's a fast. A fast does not have to last even for 40 days. You could fast for 3 days if you want it.
Well, I'm just saying, why give something up that you're going back to? You're technically not giving it up. What you call it, taking a break?
Yes. A fast from it.
A fast from it.
Yes.
Okay.
So
That's why they call it education.
edutainment. That's what we do. Edutainment.
I'm getting them both today.
All right, so we talked about our book signing. We said that we were coming up on entertainment news right at 11 o'clock. Let's see.
You
I
must
don't know
really
why.
love them eggs.
No, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Every single time when I open it up from the beginning, it starts just like that. Doesn't matter what slide I put it on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen, and we're finally gonna be done with dealing with this slideshow because it doesn't want to do
The food was great.
anything I wanted to do today.
The food
Okay, the
was good.
slideshow is all over the place. So we're gonna share this again. Y'all just bear with me. I promise, maybe I'll try again before next week. Every time I think I have this worked out, it is not worked out.
Tell them where they can go to get them eggs.
I'm gonna tell y'all that y'all can follow me because I am simply Tennille on Instagram, where you can follow me and find out all of the crazy things that I do, the fun things that I do, and all of the great things to do here in the city. Now, somebody's trying to call in and be a part of the show, and we're not ready for that either. Because I don't know what you're gonna say, and I just don't want to go there right now. So
That
let's
needs to be
see.
pre-recorded.
No, it does not. We want it to be live and real because that's what I'm just saying live is all about. But you just never know. So sorry for all of that, ladies and gentlemen. We are now here to entertainment news. I keep trying to put it on the live, on the full screen, if you will, and it was giving me problems. But Simply Tennille, remember, is on Instagram. Where can they follow you? Call me Aunt.
Call me _Aunt, or is it just call me Aunt? How do
I think
you-
it's call me _Aunt.
call
underscore.
me _Aunt_.
You'll find it. He has on a big colorful shirt. He looks like he's in the
Look like
tropics
he's-
somewhere.
Mm.
Mr. Debonair,
That'll be me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kick off this entertainment news segment with In Vogue's Cindy Heron. She files for divorce after 29 years from her husband, Glenn Braggs. Okay, so Anthony,
Mm.
what you think going on behind this?
Mm.
29 years you've been married to a person. We haven't really heard much in the way of, bad things going on. We've not been hearing about him cheating and X, Y, and Z. What you think going on? She just got tired.
They wasn't working hard to keep their job,
Oh,
their position.
we're all talking about relationships and the fact that they are yet another job. You got to work at it just like, a job.
Yeah, so somebody came in and took that position, or they didn't keep it, I don't want to say the word spicy, but keep it new. You can't keep
You
doing
gotta
the
keep it
same
fresh.
thing. Right. I mean,
What's one of the ways people can keep things fresh?
going out and not out to spend money. You can take a walk in the park. You can just walk around your neighborhood, cook dinner for one another, bubble baths. I like a nice bubble bath every now and then, maybe twice a year.
Oh, okay.
She
bubble
likes
bath.
a bubble bath every night.
Don't be telling everybody all my business. I told you about getting on here doing that.
Champagne and bubble baths.
You know what? Anyway, I wanted to just say this. We saw that we did have some comments in regards to Easter, and they said it's just another way to get people to buy shit.
What? Sound like Christmas to
Very,
me.
very true. I'm gonna have to agree with that. I do still celebrate it though. I am one of those people that when in any instance that there's time to celebrate something, we know I'm down for it. That's pretty much who I am.
It could be any celebration.
Up next, Bun B announces Trill Burgers will be at Coachella. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that big old juicy flat iron burger. And look at that.
All I see is look like burnt meat and onions.
Don't say that. This
Is
is
it
Bun
burnt?
B. He's got a whole restaurant here in Houston, and he has found a way to sell his burgers at these huge, large scale events.
I'm
This
just
show
saying.
is about business, and baby, he is doing it. He's gonna be at Coachella, where I don't know. We talked about this before I put this up here. Do people at Coachella eat burgers?
Yeah, what you think, they vegetarians?
Yes, I said that already. I'm
They're
trying.
not-
I'm
they're
just saying.
They're not vegans.
Yes, they are. They're gonna be hopped up on them drugs, like we've heard for years. They're gonna want something to drink to wet their palate, but do they eat burgers? They need this greasy drunk food. That's what they need.
I was told when you get high, you be hungry.
Okay.
So
all right.
that's what they want. One of them burgers look like Madil done made and put in that brown paper bag for you to take to school. It don't look that bad.
April the 15th through the 17th. I know you was talking out your ass. Anyway, listen, April 15th through 17th and the 22nd through the 24th at Coachella, you will be able to get your Trill Burger. So all you people who are traveling from all over the world for this international concert, get your Trill Burger.
Take your weed with you.
Now listen, y'all know I like to get a little messy in this segment.
Who is it?
This is Daniel Jules. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. This is
Jules.
Solange's son. Now we know, remember all those years ago when Solange had a baby. Now she's in her 30s and she has this 17-year-old hottie son who done got somebody pregnant. Okay, listen, she's underage and it's become a really big deal because he's 17. If they decide to press charges against him, they can try him basically as an adult for statutory rape.
Statutory rape.
And that's sad because we know that this man probably has had each and everything flung in his way. They've been going through his text messages where he was saying that he was going to put it in here and do this and do that. And woo, messy situation. Baby, I'm praying for you.
Mm.
All right. We want to know who's Miss Jackie, not Miss Jackie. Oh, okay. Listen. I'm looking at these comments. Oh, wait a minute. Byron said that burger looked good to him.
Of course it would. He's not a vegan.
Listen, who's Jackie? Now you see the young girl in this picture, ladies and gentlemen. That is Soulja Boy's new baby mama, or we believe so until the baby gets here. We know that there's gonna be a blood test on that thing. But listen, this is Jackie. She is hair stylist to the stars, okay? And so Soulja has been dating someone else, and I'm not going to mention her name right now because that would just be extra petty, even though we know I like to do that too. But she only knew of this girl as the hairstylist. Not only does she do his hair, but she does the girl's son's hair, okay? So she's been taking her thinking that this was the stylist. All the time she been sitting, laying in the wing, knowing she's screwing this girl's man. Ooh, Soulja, you finally have a baby, and it's got to have all this drama around it. I love the way you did that, boy. Okay, you know
The pros and cons.
I wish
to
you
it.
would have told her before. I had to say that. What's the pros and cons?
Pros and cons to it. She played her position.
You know what? That's a pro or a con.
That's a pro.
You know,
She's a pro. She stayed in her place.
so, you know, a lot of people wanted to kind of down talk and say, oh, well, he was messing with the help and this, that, and the other. But this girl is like famous when it comes to doing hair. She's worked with Jennifer Lopez, Brandy, Nicki Minaj, Elanya, The Weeknd, French Montana. That's just to name a few. Ty Dolla $ign. So she's been getting around. So all y'all out there ragging on people for being a hairstylist or, you know, making these YouTube videos and they clicking, boom, you're beautiful. Baby girl Jackie turned up on him
How's she the help?
because she only does hair.
So what was the girlfriend doing?
The girlfriend was clearly just Instagram model.
Maybe she was the help.
Anthony, she wasn't to help. She ain't got doing nothing.
But this one making the money.
This girl making money, right?
This one,
So
no, she's not the help.
she's
the
not the help.
girlfriend-
She's making money.
The girlfriend was the help.
Oh, so you saying he been paying her all along? So tis what it is. Wonder where she getting some good tips outside of that DI. Anyway, I don't want to mess the show up because we had that really great interview on, and I just don't, I don't want to mess it up with my, usual banter. I'm just saying. Okay, up next. Now I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kirion Franklin. Is that how we want to say that? Kieran or Kirion. Now, this is a picture where, he looks quite masculine, but we know he's come out. He said that, he was, bisexual and this, that, and the other, which has absolutely nothing to do with him getting arrested. He had, what all did he have in the car, Anthony? Kirk Franklin's been through a lot with his son. He cussed at him and got in trouble and all this other kind of stuff. So Kieran is cutting up big time now. Tell us a little bit about what he's got going on.
Well, I think he was in LA, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Got pulled over for a busted tail light.
Mhm.
So when they pulled him over for the busted tail light, they decided to search the car, I guess, whatever reason. They find a gun in the car. So when they find a gun in the car, they detain him, put him in the car, run the plates on the car, come to find out the car belonged to a girl that has been missing for some days that they presume dead. Now, they trying to see how he tie into this. They asked him about the girl. He has no knowledge of it. But then when they dig deep further, they find out that he was dating a girl. So now the girl, like I say, they presume dead, but she's missing. So now he's in jail. They got him down there, I guess, interrogating him, questioning him, whatever, but they holding him. But the only thing they have him on is the busted tail light and a gun charges. But they just trying to hold him to see if they can get anything out of him about the missing girl. So
what do you think kind of transpired here?
I don't know what transpired, but boy, you need to call your daddy.
Somebody, you need some help at this point.
And you sure enough should have been calling Jesus. But they say he's out of control. He gets into it, been into it, and I don't want to say one of the PK.
The PKs.
Yes.
They say they always the worst ones, but we don't really consider, we recognize Kirk Franklin more for his music rather than,
But he be preaching too as he sing.
He does, but that's just kind of hooping and hollering for the song.
He
Is
tell
it
you to
not?
stomp on the devil. And we gonna sing, we gonna praise.
Oh,
But no,
man.
Kieran, Karen,
However we gonna pronounce it, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what we're gonna do with that.
we praying for you over here, brother.
Somebody pray for us in this bad puppy outside.
They can't hear the puppy. Stop talking about that. But we don't know what Kirk Franklin is trying to do. But if you're a celebrity and your kids do anything, it's gonna always be your fault. Actually,
don't
if
say
you're a
that. It's
parent,
not his fault
no.
because we all teach him to be responsible. We know that it's not.
as a parent, no matter what happens, they always blame the parent.
Okay, guess you're right. That part.
Mhm.
Ladies
Up
and gentlemen,
next.
up next, because we had a lot of stuff going on. Now,
Oh, she got in.
listen.
No.
Before we talk about that, I need to tell you guys, she did get in. I need to tell you guys, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are engaged again.
Just like the second, third time.
Again, okay? It doesn't matter.
How many agains are
The
now?
couple found their way back to one another after almost 2 decades, and we couldn't be more overjoyed. Are we overjoyed or do we care?
We don't care.
Anthony,
Because you
that is
celebrities
so
a lot of.
bad.
Well, I'm gonna say
That is so. Ooh, don't say that. They have a hard time finding love because when money is involved, there's problems, trouble, and more trouble.
like-minded people link up.
Right. And so they try to keep their money or be around people who have money as well.
That's why you need to keep the one you was with from the beginning.
Mm.
That love you when you didn't have nothing.
Real love doesn't die, says someone.
She stays. She's
Real
not going
love
nowhere.
doesn't die. But I can go anytime.
Back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You all on me.
You know what? Anyway. anyway, so I know that you see this picture here, and I wanted to leave it up just for a little while because we're going to transition into social unrest. Now, it is a detriment to African Americans that this is the first African American woman on the U.S. Supreme Court, but we're going to applaud her and praise her. It is official as of April the 7th. Ketanji Brown Jackson is now standing there with our president, Joe Biden. She is now on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Congratulations.
Yay!
First Black female.
Now what we're waiting to see is she of the people and for the people and by the people? Or is she just,
Clams.
yeah, we want to know. We want to know. We're gonna find that out, I'm sure. Now they took her through some rigorous things, talking to her and asking her questions about her personal life and the different things going on. But I'm super happy for her. Congratulations. I applaud all things.
And they're there until they die.
She's in the seat. She's in the hot seat, if you will.
50?
Let's just hope that they don't run up in the White House and run amok again. I'm just saying.
That was the.
That was what?
Mm.
They were there.
Mm.
I bet Sheila Jackson Lee was there.
What earthquake say?
Sheila Jackson was there when it happened. She was all on the floor. I was like, Lord, Sheila ain't gonna be able to get her. Anyway, it's official. Also, in social unrest, another applause. Now, I know somebody very special is out there waiting for this story right here. Amisha, I believe is how you, somebody said she's another puppet. Amisha Williams Holiday is the first player from an HBCU drafted to the WNBA in 20 years. Girl, come through. I am so happy for this because why? Basketball has kind of become close in my life again, even though I never was that great overall player in the game of basketball. I know plenty of people who love the sport and wish that they would have their opportunity just like anybody else out there. Anthony, I want to talk to you, and I also want to talk to the people out there. Why is this? We know that the kids at the HBCU got game just like those who are in the other schools. But because they did not attend a Division I college, they were not being selected, even though there are lots of African American women on the board of the Women's Basketball League. Why do you think this is? Why are we still having 20-year spans where nobody's reaching out to an African American college for a basketball player?
So the girls that's playing at these HBCUs, are they trying to enlist in the draft, or are they just furthering their career going, doing something else?
What do you mean? Do you not think that everybody who plays on a collegiate level is wanting, most people are wanting to go to the next level, but women have, listen, women have so many less opportunities. What do you mean enlisting? You don't enlist. Someone has to, no, you have to be recruited.
Okay.
A team has to come seek you out.
Okay.
You can reach out to them all day. You can send them your stats all day, but whether or not they pay attention to you, or if you're even sending it to the right email, because these positions change people every so often, except for the head coach. So if you have not made a personal connection with one of these people to where you know who to send your information to, you're at a loss.
So I'm thinking maybe it's the school's fault, not the players.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you saying the schools?
Yeah.
You're saying the schools should make the connections for their players?
Yes. I don't think it has anything to do with them, because at first I was thinking maybe they didn't want to go.
I think it's the league.
No, because we had some great athletes come from there.
Thank you, Garland. Garland says money and controlling.
Controlling.
Right. So they're going to those big schools because of that's where the money is, and that's where they feel like they're going to be able to get the cream of the crop, if you will. Then when it comes to, and they made those connections because they have the money to be able to make those connections with those teams to be able to get their players in.
So pretty much the kickback.
Kickback. I'm with that. I believe that. Anybody else have anything to say? I love it when you post your comments. I put this in social unrest, number one, because I wanted to applaud this young lady. But secondly, again, why are we waiting 20 years for something like this? I hope that this opens up the door for other teams to reach out to these HBCUs when you have players that are phenomenal, and stop allowing them to go over to C's first. Start paying them like they pay the girls there. I'm sure that she'll make her way there as well too. So we want to applaud Misha Williams Holiday. Sorry if I butchered your name, baby
I wonder
girl.
who the first was. Since
Right,
they
we
say
need to do
20
more
20
for our own.
years.
Oh, yes. If anybody out there knows who was recruited before her, we would love to know who that is and kind of, see what their career was like and how they panned out. She's young and, right now, I'm sure she still has some growing to do, but we'll definitely be looking forward to watching her play in the WNBA.
Wow, that's really kind of sad.
Yeah, 20 years. All right. This is I'm Just Saying Live. If you are just tuning in, please make sure that you check out all of the episodes that you've missed on our YouTube page at I'm Just Saying Live, because we keep it live, okay? We love to have live guests. Next week, remember that I'm going to be in Colorado. I'm going to have a very special interview with Mr. Colorado Miracle. He's going to play some of his music for us, and we're going to do our own very little 420 celebration. Also, we have a news segment coming up. I told you that I wanted to bring you guys some different things. It doesn't always have to come from me, but I do need two guys. If you're super interested in working with a dynamic agency like I'm Just Saying Live and want to be able to get your material out there, but you kind of want to keep it something your own, I'm looking for two guys who can take those other 2 weeks. But our new segment that's going to be coming is a style segment, not only style for your clothing, but style for your home by Miss Brittany, who is a friend of mine from several years back. So I want y'all to make sure you tune in so that y'all can tell me if you like Brittany's segment. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So look for the flyer, make sure you share it, and tell everybody that I'm Just Saying Live is the ticket on a Tuesday. Okay, so what? You didn't like that?
Ticket on a Tuesday in Colorado.
It's time for our affirmation. If God doesn't fix the situation, he's using the situation to fix you. Now, I made sure that I put this man's Instagram on here so that you guys could see where to go and get some uplifting quotes like this. Okay? This when God puts people in your life and we're always saying, he ain't fix it. I prayed about it. I did this. Da, 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 da. Maybe he's trying to tell you that you need to wake up and you need to start changing before people change up on you. Or in different situations, when everything is going wrong, your money management skills ain't right, and you think you got it all together. You don't. Wake up. You need help and assistance. Go on over there to the people at the Circle of Wealth and let them help you get your credit right.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like there are plenty of different things out there that you could do to change your situation yourself. So if God doesn't fix the situation, I would have asked you to read this, baby, but last week you messed up so bad.
I got my
didn't want
glasses
you to...
on today. You see, I kept them on.
So
If God doesn't fix the situation, he's using the situation to fix you.
All right. So y'all just remember that when you're out there in these streets, because so much is going on right now.
But technically, God is still fixing the situation.
What kind of situation you feel like God needs to step through in your life? Right?
If he telling you to get your butt out of them streets and you not getting yourself out of them streets, he gonna send you somewhere you don't want to be. And I bet that gets you right.
Hey, and that's in regular life when it comes to doing things that are bad, including cheating and X, Y, and Z. All that stuff counts, okay? Before he fix you.
Wait, is it cheating if you ain't married?
It's not cheating if you're not married. You just move on. You just lying at that point. You're just lying. No, it's still cheating. If you have told somebody that you're committed to them and you still go and do something, then that's still cheating. But per my standards, you can't really cheat if unless that person tried to draw you in. If they were truthful and honest with you and said they was keeping it light.
What's keeping it light?
Keeping it light. They don't want to be in a relationship.
Oh.
If they told you square business, I do not want to be in a relationship with you. Even though they there, even though they doing everything like you in a relationship, letting you cook for them, clean for them, do X, Y, and Z, even though they did all that, but they told you at the beginning of that situation they did not want to be in a relationship, that's on you.
That's a topic for another day.
It is. Oh, it says,
was
just
rough.
tell me I need to fix something. Don't take me through this BS. Oh.
Right. Right. Tell me what to do, Jesus.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the movie scoop. Now, we were talking about earlier when we were trying to get to this, and I was trying to get it pulled up and was having a hard time.
Look at God.
We started talking about this movie right here, Secrets. Now, if you are looking for something with a little bit of mess, some beautiful people,
A little mess.
it was just a little mess, just a little
Oh,
mess.
excuse me.
Don't give it all away now.
Baby, please.
All right. So if you're looking for something like this, like I said, with a little bit of mess in it, some beautiful people in it, this movie scoop is about secrets. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this. It's about a successful married businessman who succumbs to his desires and betrays his family. Okay. His wife struggles to keep the family together in the wake of his infidelity. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So we were just talking about infidels, if you will. This boy likes to get out there. Okay. She likes to get out there, and I'm not going to tell you which one. Okay. But lots of secrets, lots of things, petty little things going on in this movie. Okay. So I need y'all to keep up with it.
Y'all make sure y'all watch this, because I guarantee you, you don't have to pay attention to understand what's going on. This movie, it's going to have you on your, what they say, pins and needles.
Okay.
You're going to be like, oh my God, I know they didn't.
Oh, yes, we did. We had to switch over. Okay. So listen, now also in Movie Scoop, we know that this was one of the biggest movies of the weekend. Anthony, y'all wanted to go see this movie. I made sure that it happened because, baby, I was ready to go home after we ate that delicious meal at Morton's. Okay. Listen, Sonic 2. How did you like Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Let's just say, I didn't want to go see that. That was your twins drug us over there.
Oh, I thought that you wanted to see it as well.
I was ready to go to bed.
Okay, gotcha.
But the movie was great. Jim Carrey, he is hilarious as always. And then the voiceover that they used for Knuckles surprised me.
Why is that? Why was it surprising? He liked to make his money too.
Tell him who it was.
Why I got to tell him? You weren't talking about that's your information to put out.
I'm always butchering names.
What, Idris Elba?
Idris.
Okay, Idris was in the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
With his divorce.
And his buff body, you know, in the form of a hedgehog.
Knuckles.
He plays Knuckles in the movie. But I wanted to say some other facts about this movie. I thought that was interesting as well. But the movie had the biggest opening for a video game movie ever. Okay, so this weekend, it said the movie sped past box office predictions, bringing in estimated $71 million domestically during its opening weekend.
71 million.
71 million. Give me my money back.
And I bet they
I'm
didn't even pay $1
saying.
million to make the movie.
You're probably right in that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was Sonic. But before we get into our next little piece, we want to hear what the twins had to say about it.
Oh.
What did you think of the movie?
It was good. Good 9 out of 10 star rating. I mean, actually 1,000-star rating.
All right.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay, wow. What was your favorite part?
Robot battle at the end.
I can't hear you.
Robot battle at the end. Mine was the snowboarding on the cliff right here.
All right. So they gave you a little bit without giving you a lot. They told what their favorite parts were. And that's that. Look at this.
It was good.
It's about to kill me over here.
He said snowboarding.
He liked the snowboarding part. Okay, so he
And
don't
the
say what it was. Don't say.
And the other one liked the battle.
That part.
That depicts both of them.
That part. Oh, it does. I know. I was trying to let you get some talking in or let us put something else on, and I didn't get a chance to figure it out.
Well, it was a good fight scene. It was hilarious. And then Sonic, as he always does, he always come through in the end because why? He's Sonic the Hedgehog. And the girl, what's the girl name? The actress?
Oh, Tika. Miss Tika, she was in there. I can't remember. She played Candy Cane in that Tyler Perry show. What was the name of it? I can't remember. Don't be catching me off guard with stuff. But she was also in the movie too. So we have representation, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it was good. Oh, and the wedding scene.
Oh,
I
I
think
can't
that was-
remember that actress. Now she's funny as well.
That was my highlight.
She's a comedian.
The wedding scene was the
You're
highlight.
telling too many.
The wedding. I just said
I know,
wedding.
but you're telling too much.
Go see it.
You need to go see it. Both of these movies, we suggest that you watch. They were both great. Okay, so it is now time for Tennille's touchy subject. Sorry that we have run long. I told you that we had a lot to talk about today, but we're gonna just keep on going because I want you guys to hear Tennille's touchy subject for today. Okay, so we are up to Tennille's touchy subjects. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Tennille, I secretly cheated on my wife over 20 years ago. I've gone all these years thinking I got away clean, but now it has come to haunt me. I really need to know how to handle this situation at hand. It's a situation, y'all. It's a
20 years
situation.
ago?
Yes, we gotta get in, zoom in close.
So
Okay.
they were married.
No, he's married now. He said he cheated during that marriage 20 years ago. So they've been married longer than 20 years.
Okay.
I think my love child is dating my daughter. If I try to split them up, I'm sure she will just cling to him more. If I approach him, he will surely tell my daughter and or ask why I've not been around. I'm not prepared to have these conversations with my wife or kids. What do I do?
Can we like
Go to Facebook, y'all, right now.
oh, wait,
I need you to put your comments
let's
down, okay?
rewind slowly. So infidelity 20 years ago, had a child, and the child is dating his sister?
His sister, and doesn't know. He does not know.
He don't know that's his sister.
He does not know.
Because he don't know he was daddy, is correct?
He does not know.
That's all you're gonna keep saying.
He does not know.
But the daddy know that this is his child.
Hey, Sheena, thanks for chiming in. What would you do if your husband allowed your daughter to date her brother
Hey, brother.
because he did
Bloodline.
not want to tell her about his infidelity over 20 years ago?
Oh, he gonna have to say something now. Oh, they gonna make a, they gonna, no.
That's
Wait, they already dating, so I'm quite sure they already doing something.
you don't know that. You don't know that. They're young and maybe they're not. Maybe they're 14 or 15. Well, 20 years ago, it said 20 years. The
20 years ago.
The boys at least 20. You got to say something quick. So I'm gonna just give my what I have to say on this.
Kevin
quick.
Gates?
Listen, no, definitely not. They got the same daddy. Their baby would come out with some problems. They
Yeah.
got the same dad. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say this. I know that it's gonna be a rough on a brother, but sir, you're gonna have to go ahead and tell someone so that this stops. I know you don't want to tell your wife, but your daughter gonna tell your wife, your son gonna cut up, somebody gonna cut up. You about to have to deal with this infidelity that you thought you got away with. It came back to bite you. We know that things come back and bite you they come see you in the light, okay? The light is now, and you're gonna have to figure it out real quick. Maybe go tell his mom to talk to him. Hopefully he just disappears into the darkness. What you got to say, Anthony?
What was that quote again? If you don't fix the situation, God can fix the situation.
God, hey, if God don't fix it, okay? If God don't fix it, he fixing you.
That's
Ooh,
I can't
you've
say
been
nasty
married.
because they don't even know.
You've been married to someone for 30-some years, somebody for 30-some years, and find out they cheated a long time ago and made a whole baby that you knew nothing about. Now your son has been living his life without his father. We don't know if he has a stepdad in here. We don't know who's been lying to this boy.
And screwing your daughter.
And he come over here messing with my doggone daughter at all people.
Oh, you gonna kill her?
Probably because most daughters go after their father, and he probably act like his father.
You gonna kill up a whole bunch of people.
Mm.
Yeah. Sorry, partner. if
Somebody
you-
said That's crazy, but that's part of not keeping it 100.
You better tell your best friend to go tell your wife and to tell your son, because, hey man, that's just nasty.
The
if you
best
think
friend
about
gotta tell it.
it. If he not man enough to tell it, somebody need to tell it.
That ain't that many place to be getting out.
I'm quite sure his best friend already know
Because
anyway.
then I would be like, why you didn't tell me, and you didn't put somebody else in our business.
You just said he's not man enough to speak up.
He's saying he asking what he need to do. He don't need to tell it all.
You need to tell your wife. You need to hold her by her hands and say,
because
love.
they may just break up.
Oh no, they gonna break up.
I'm saying before anything is even said, they may just wind up falling apart.
Oh,
You
you
might
talking
just
about
want
the
to watch
kids?
it. Yeah, you might just want to watch it and
Oh,
see if it
nah.
break apart.
No, you don't do that.
That's not what my final answer is.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You better tell somebody. You in trouble.
And
buddy.
those are the cases where they stay together and probably get married and all this.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying Live. That was another Tennille's touchy subject. Please post your comments down below. I can't wait to talk to you guys on next week. Remember, I'll talk to you then each and every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 11:30. This is...
Oh, call me in.
And I'm simply
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Tennille. This has been another episode of I'm Just Saying Live. Number 105 at that.
That is crazy. Oh, that's just nasty.
Oh, let's take our picture. You
No,
gotta
that's
look up.
nasty. Wait, let me get the light out of my eyes. Hold up. Let me get closer. There you go. Was that smiling?